This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. Tonight I've got a cool little monster figure to show you guys. She is a very cool ghost. She is a Japanese ghost, so she's a yurei, but she's not just a yurei. She's a very particular type of yurei called an Onryō, which is a vengeful spirit. She's like a young woman that was wronged in life who comes back for revenge. That's an Onryō. And this is Hisako. And she is part of the Killer Instinct video games. And you guys have heard me say a gazillion times by now that I'm not a gamer, I don't play video games, but I do appreciate good-looking monsters. So I'm a big fan of stuff from the Biohazard games, which are known as Resident Evil over here, Silent Hill, Killer Instinct. I mean, it goes on and on and on. I'm a big fan of a lot of the monsters and creatures that are in video games. So I buy a lot of the merchandise even though I don't play the actual games. Hisako is probably 4.5 inches tall. She doesn't really move a whole hell of a lot. I think just she moves at maybe both elbows move, and that's about it. You guys will have to forgive me. My allergies are fucking me up tonight, so if I sound a little nasally, that's why. She is like walking around in a graveyard. There's a bunch of candles. It looks like bamboo. Wait. Well, I think they're candles. I don't know. It could be bamboo. But some of them are knocked over. Her feet are covered in like a black substance, which to me sort of looks like tar. But it could be like mud and dirt from wandering around trying to get revenge. As you can see, her kimono is tattered and torn. The sleeves are torn. She has sort of a long golden sort of intricate piece of jewelry on her hand, which looks like a knife, sort of Freddy Krueger looking on one of her fingers. She's got a beautiful face, but a mouth full of fangs, which I am a sucker for vampire women. She's got sort of bruised eyes, but I mean, I guess it could be eyeshadow, but I'm thinking it's more bruising, seeing how she's a ghost. Sort of Rob Zombie eyes, the white eyes with the little black pupils. She's sort of pointing her finger like, you, I'm coming for you. And it's probably a pose that's used in the game. Probably, you know, when she's about ready to attack or something like that. I do like her tattered kimono. This Killer Instinct line, I don't think it ever took off. I remember seeing advertisements for them. There was a werewolf figure. I think he's called Saber Wolf. I'm not really sure about that, but that might be his name. But yeah, there's a werewolf character that was cool, but when I finally saw the action figure, it looked kind of dopey. There's a skeleton figure who's sort of dressed like a pirate skeleton. He's pretty cool. I think that was like a deluxe set. Probably the skeleton is the only other figure from this line that I would be interested in finding. Yeah, see, she moves like this. And this arm moves like this. You can basically pose her so that she can hold the weapon, you know, like this. Or you can hold it the way that I've got it right now. Man, this weapon has bent. If I applied a little bit of heat from a hairdryer, I could straighten it back out. It's that sort of gummy plastic that sort of gummy plastic that Hasbro likes to use. This feels like the same sort of shit. So it looks like it bent super easy, but some heat could probably bend it back. She moves at the wrists also. It's just sort of like a little statue. She moves kind of like early McFarlane figures, but she's a lot shorter than McFarlane figures. She'd be taller if she wasn't hunched over, but you know, she's got this Sadako sort of stance, like she's all hunched over like Sadako, like she just crawled out of the well. But unlike Sadako, she comes with a monstrous head filled with sharp teeth. And this might be I don't know, the face she makes during her finishing move in the game or something like that. Or maybe this is the attack mode. I'm not sure, but it's cool. It's kind of scary looking though, but I think she's cooler looking like that though, with the pretty face. Pretty face with a shark smile. This figure was put out in 2016, I believe. That was the best I could come up with, looking for when this was made. Like I said, there was a little line of figures from this Killer Instinct game, but I don't know if it was shitty distribution or if they only went to GameStop. I don't really remember how this figure was distributed, but I don't think it was the best way to get a toy out there. If I recall correctly, I thought I got her from a comic book shop. But maybe I kind of think they were sold at GameStops too, because it's a video game. So that would make sense. But she's cool. It's a cool character. I love me some Japanese ghosts. If you guys are interested in that sort of thing, I've got videos on the channel devoted to Sadako from The Ring, and I've got some videos about little monster onis, little Japanese demons. I've got a bunch of that stuff on the channel. I've recently picked up a bunch of new subscribers, and I've got well over 500 videos on the channel now, guys. So if you're into something something cool, odds are if you scroll through my stuff long enough, you'll find a video on it. I've got lots of stuff on here to look at. But tonight, I thought we would look at Hisako. It's not that exciting of a figure. She doesn't do much, but I've always said that I prefer awesome sculpts over lots of articulation, so I don't really care that she can't move a lot. I think she's very cool looking. The Vengeful Spirit. I read a tiny snippet of her backstory. Something about her family was killed, and then she was killed, and so she's come back for revenge. Not that any of that matters. It's just, you know, you just need to know it's the ghost of a beautiful woman who's now been transformed into a killing machine with a mouth full of sharp teeth. All right, my friends, I will be back very soon with some more cool monsters. Hang in there. I'll be back very soon. As always, happy Halloween.